hear me now?
Okay, Glenn.
We didn't have the mics on.
Yeah, we thought we was doing something. We thought we had
mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Y'all comment down and let us know if y'all hear us.
Because you know it pick up a lot.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I did have it really close, so I don't know if that was staticky.
Can y'all hear us? Can you hear us now, Glenn?
Up, thumbs down.
Yeah, we've been working too. Like literally, Najah got some I got a new job. I got a new job. Like we've been working. I hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. That's what we like to hear. What's up to the other 3 of y'all in here? Drop down y'all name. We want to get to know y'all. And Glenn, how was your day? Who is this from Brazil? Hey, Alan from Brazil. What's up?
Alan from Brazil.
Brazil.
How y'all day going though? We've been.
Yeah, y'all, but we just been trying to get to this money, get to that bread. You hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying?
A tall table because we could have played Uno.
Okay, that's great that you had a beautiful day. Period. Okay, we got Joe Bear. He from the Philippines. What's up with the Philippines though? What's your favorite food to eat in the Philippines that I probably can't get in America? One day I do want to try different food outside of the country.
We got a new style in y'all. We got a new style. We've been living a little life.
Thank y'all for joining into this live, y'all. And we about to have us a really good time, okay? And we just about to have a good time. We even have a little, oh my gosh, I wanted to get little cups for that because it's not demure to just be holding the bottle. Unless we go outside of it.
We go like that.
Yeah, because ain't that not demure? I think we probably did it before, but I don't think I want to be.
I mean, shoot.
Taking it out the bottle. What y'all eat for dinner, though? What y'all eat for dinner? And Glenn, what made your day a beautiful day if you're still in this live?
What is the one today?
We gonna wait till a couple more people get in here till we really get into it. Yeah, we're gonna wait until it's at least 10 people in here before we really start this live. We had 3 people right now. I mean,
he said I had hamburger helper. I love that. It didn't take much.
Period.
Hamburger helper made it a beautiful.
I had some good hamburger helper in my day, like especially when I was younger and I would eat it a lot. But my favorite hamburger helper was the lasagna kind. And then when I got it when I was older and I let Promise try it, it was nasty. I don't know if they changed the recipe.
The lasagna one was nasty.
But growing up, oh my gosh, I don't know. Did we make it wrong? I don't even think we made. Oh, did I make it wrong? Shoot. Either I don't know if I made it wrong though. I think they did it wrong. I think they stopped making the same recipe. I was the one tasting it. Well, y'all get rich. What's a type of food that y'all was always? What's a hood food y'all gonna always eat, or a cheap food that you feel like you always gonna eat, no matter what?
What's a cheap food you
What's up, Sir Quest? What's up, Sir Quest? I don't think my hair really looks like the lasagna one though, but I mean, either goes up.
You got an imagination on you.
Oh, you had the lasagna one, period.
I like the original. I like the hamburger helper, the cheeseburger hamburger helper.
Should we get some? I remember one time I think you made some and we had chips with it.
And I made it good.
You made it work because at first I think the noodles was a little soft.
You just want to say that because
you made it wide.
You just want to say that because I said I didn't make the lasagna one, girl. Chicken? I never had no chicken lasagna.
I never heard of the chicken one. Y'all, but I know how to make a good lasagna though, don't I?
She do know how to make a good lasagna.
Hey, don't I? I do, y'all.
We like a lot of seasoning over here though. So if y'all like a lot of seasoning, you really gonna like it. We got a lot of seasoning.
We want to start being more organic though, because the other day when we just filmed this podcast episode, with this lady named Kelly. I'm so sorry. I said her name wrong.
You said it confident too.
Kelly. Sweet lady. And she had organic onion powder, organic applesauce, organic salsa. Like all of her stuff was organic. She literally plants all of her seasonings in her home. Organic peanut butter. And y'all, the homemade organic onion powder compared to the store's onion powder is a difference.
It's a different story.
Like organic onion powder literally has so much more flavor, y'all. Like we are definitely desensitized to what real food tastes like. Ooh, we all looking up. I'll let you read it.
Have y'all ever tried smoked neck bones? I have never tried smoked neck bones.
It sounds kind of good.
Hey ladies, I love y'all videos. Keep dropping content. I love y'all videos. Keep dropping content. We're definitely rocking with y'all. Much love to you both. I think I remember you. I think you responded to the video with my cousin in it. I think he was giving game and you said,
"Oh shoot!"
And he the one. I think
it might be.
Shout out to you. Thank you for showing love.
Thank you for showing us love for sure.
Thank you to all of y'all because you said we rocking with y'all. So
thank y'all. We really appreciate it because we're not as consistent as we would like to on this YouTube stuff. But this is something that we are definitely passionate about. Right now in life, we're not in school. We don't really have too much of a plan B right now. We're going to work. We're working on 9 to 5s. We want to be successful on YouTube. And we want to have a successful podcast along with being an entrepreneur. So thank you for just showing us love. It just means that we need to just keep on going and doing what we're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
most definitely you have a wonderful family.
Yes, one day at a time. Thank you.
Thank you. That's highly appreciated. Like that mean a lot, when you just in the beginning of your journey, you're coming up part of it. So thank you. That mean a lot.
Because, of course you could believe and be like, no, this is going to happen. But the route that we're taking, wanting to be YouTubers or whatever, successful YouTubers, that's not something that's guaranteed. You know what I mean? You go to school, you get your degree, you're going to get a guaranteed job. NW, what's up? Good to hear from you.
Long time no see.
But yeah, we were just talking about how like some people, they go to school, it's guaranteed they're going to get a job. What we're doing now is not, guaranteed.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I think sometimes that does cause like me, and I know you like to have doubt sometimes because it's like, show, we gonna be good. We just want to be successful.
I just want to be successful. Gwen said, how about y'all hit that like button? Thank you. Right. How about y'all hit that like button? I love that y'all
that shining tonight. Beautiful skin tones.
Thank you.
And we want to even one day come out with a skincare line.
Put it all on y'all.
But I'm not even gonna get too deep into that because we didn't really, get into that yet. You feel me? So
that's good to hear the skin tones given, not skin given. That's a good compliment.
Oh my bad. But NW, what you eat for dinner today? How you been? What's new?
Anybody got any prayer requests? Y'all want us to pray about anything for y'all?
Get that posture.
Sit back.
Yeah.
Get that back.
What you seen it been?
No, I'm just saying if you seen it hurt.
You probably seen it been.
Yeah, I feel like I can barely see. I feel like I gotta go all the way up here like this to see. When I'm like this, it just looks like words. I think I'm nearsighted. I think that's why. I think I have a better time seeing farther than near.
It means so much to see some of y'all like familiar face IDs because it's like what? When we first,
would if NW pop up tonight, or you just said?
I think in general, yeah. And it's like when we first went on live, we didn't really have nobody that knew us. So now to get on live, even if it ain't a million people watching, there's some people that know us,
right?
And we know y'all. Like NW, I know who you is. Glenn, I know who you is. So it's just, I love it.
Yeah, it's what's up.
I'm appreciative for sure.
Y'all been really
okay. Some chicken, period. You had fried, baked. What kind of chicken you had? You had chicken and peanuts.
Chicken?
Peanuts. Oh, you just saying in general what you ate. Okay, you have some healthy snacks. Okay, peanuts, bananas. Sometimes bananas be making my stomach hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, that's what's up that y'all really like support us and that y'all. It just mean a lot for real.
It really, really do.
Guacamole.
Okay, healthy. You really ate healthy today. Rotisserie chicken. That's some good chicken. Y'all ever had what is it called? Buffalo chicken dip with rotisserie chicken? Oh, we need to make that. It was so good when we made it. Can we ever make it like that again?
That was good.
You think we can do that again?
I think we could probably even.
Me and you actually know how to cook.
When we put our minds
to it, at the end of the day, we probably need to sell some hands. Oh, buffalo chicken dip in my neighborhood.
People buy that up. People buy
and
that
I seen the tray at Dollar Tree with the fire thing for only $10. We could be outside there, y'all, selling buffalo chicken dip. At the end of the day, get it how you get it. We that kind of entrepreneur, like eventually. Oh, the words is just slippery. Eventually, we want to have the LLC. We never got to that level yet with our businesses.
Oh, don't mind. Oh, never mind. I ain't even gonna put myself on blast.
But we really like a. What kind of entrepreneur would you describe us right now and how we've been? What you know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like we don't have the LLC. Yeah, but we don't have an LLC. We be on feet.
Like out the mud, like
hustle. Yeah, like we definitely give like a hustle entrepreneur, right?
Hustle entrepreneur, but we're gonna get to the business LLC corporate type entrepreneur soon. But we right now out the mud hustle type. We've been hustle type,
and it ain't nothing wrong with being on a hustle.
But we tried a little bit last summer because we went to the bank for a loan, and we would have got it if it was for those meddling kids. Y'all know where that's from. But we would have got it if if we had our credit right. Because everything made sense. We made our own performance statement, everything. Like we did that. Y'all, I got us a water bottle too. Me and my baby a water bottle. It's so cute. Like this little green one.
Let me show you my pink one. Cause y'all, please try to drink your gallons of water. I love it because
and it's so demure, y'all. Just pop.
Yes. Do you be using your straw? My straw fell out, and then when it fell out, I never put it back.
To use my straw in the beginning. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know because I feel like straws is like you. It's
get dirty.
How am I gonna get that? Like get.
So your straw not in there?
I took my straw out the first day.
Oh.
I
be using that. Now I don't know if that's demure going like that. I think if I did have a straw, that's more like demure. But I was about to say, drink your gallons of water not only because I was born a hustler, but I gave it up. You gave it up. Once a hustler, always a hustler, Glenn.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm funny. I'm cracking myself up. But yes, drink your gallons of water because not only does it make your skin look good and clear, so you wonder why that skin looking good because we've been actually drinking our water. We moisturize our skin too, but drinking your water because you can moisturize your skin all day long, but if you don't have any water, the product is not sinking into the pores. You feel me? So yeah, drink it for your skin and for your digestive system. A lot of times when I'm drinking a lot of water, I feel like I go to the bathroom and the stuff gets to come out. So if y'all having any digestive issues, start just drinking more water. You may need some water. And if you're not drinking enough water, you can have fatigue and be dehydrated. So I recommend y'all getting y'all a gallon of water and just try to drink y'all water. Okay? That's my little speech for drinking water. Not good. You gave that shit up. Not good. You gave. Wait, what?
I think he's trying to say.
Well, he's talking to Glenn?
I believe so. I was born a hustler, but I gave it up. Why you give it up though? Do you feel like you just came with too much? Because I understand. Like I see why people say
that's true.
Being a hustler is like
that's true.
Take a lot of work.
That's true.
You know when you could just do.
And what was you hustling? Like what was your hustle?
All hustling ain't good. You're right. All hustling ain't good.
Yeah, now if it ain't good, I understand if you don't want to let us know. But if it was, okay for civilians to know, let us know. NW funny, all hustling ain't good.
I got my chips stacked up. I don't need it. Okay, period. Okay.
Oh, that could be a bar. I got my chips stacked up. I don't need it. Hey,
I got my chips stacked up. That could be a bar. I got my chips stacked up.
Let's bounce off of that. So you say it and then I go. Okay, I'll start first then. I got my chips stacked. Wait.
No, I mean I say the lyric, but you say the bar first.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I got my chips stacked up. I don't need it.
Hey, you talking shit about me? You could beat it.
Hey, and I get my cheese like some mother effing cheeses.
And you already know. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Toodle bim Linda. I don't know what that means.
Okay, but period. Got your chips. Like, what do you mean when you got your chips stacked up? Like, I want to know what do you mean? Like, you saving up the money in your bank. You got a little like. How is your chips stacked up? I want to get into business because I want to keep my chips stacked up too. I make her learn a thing or two. I don't mind learning. I want to get my chips stacked. Now I got a little chip stack. Ain't not too much, but I'm trying. Okay, y'all. Make sure y'all liking the live. If you new in here, make sure you like the live.
Huh? It's a sit waiting for a comment. That last one say tune up on Linda. I got my chicks.
We probably gonna be on here for at least an hour, y'all. So that's probably gonna be the move.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what time we got on here.
Because we want to film a YouTube video as well too.
And if you guys have time, okay. I ain't just talking when I tell you I'm from the street. I'm from the street.
Okay.
Period. From the street. From the street. No. I'm sorry, Lasky. We don't know that language.
He said, I ain't just talking. When I tell you I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets.
You from the streets, period.
I'm glad, you made it. You got your chips stacked up, But I ain't never been in the streets for real, or at all. But I know off what I hear and what I see, that ain't where you want to be. That's what's up.
I mean, I kind of grew up in the hood, but the hood never took over me. You know what I mean? Everybody in the hood don't become a hood person. I was in the hood, but I was young, you know what I mean? And I didn't become like, a little hood rat. I was still
you talking about the
Lane Fields is a hood. Like literally people be getting shot. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I got this memory in my head. Either it happened and mom told me about it or I seen it. I literally don't know. But these two girls was arguing in the parking lot in the Lane Fields, and one of the girls got in her car and ran her over or something like that.
That story too. That's horrible.
For me?
For mom. You know, I'll be hearing the stories.
Oh. So I mean that's hood. Like even when I was younger, me and this one girl, she was my friend. We would act like we was detectives. We went to the park one day and it was like these knives and matches, and we was going around asking like, y'all know who this is?
I remember that story.
Like, yeah.
I really be listening to you.
But y'all, I was young, so I mean, like I said, that didn't really. We moved out of there not too. You know, we wasn't living there like that long. So
thank you for the compliments about the braids. You subbing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ain't nothing in the streets now.
Thank
but
you.
Snitches. They got the game.
Oh, Thanos, you wasn't one of our lives before.
I be hearing people say
you
that. You
might have been in one of our lives before, Thanos.
I be hearing people from the streets say that.
Thank you. You want to subscribe, Thanos?
People be saying the game ain't the game no more.
Not nothing in the streets but snitches. That's funny. But it needs to be snitches because at the end of the day, you reaping what you sowing. Period. God might be using the snitches to get you. You feel me?
Karma is real.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in a certain situation and they listen, I'm a snitch.
Or somebody get me, shoot, snitch.
I'm sorry.
But I call me snitch. They only come with you in the. I guess if you in the.
It's just like that's sad. People really would be dying for snitching.
That is
damn. No wonder why they won't be no snitch. You be a snitch. Shit. If Joe snitched last week, you won't see no more Joe.
But I guess nowadays snitches don't really die because 6'9" or 6. How you say his name? 6'9".
Yeah. Oh yes, thank you for coming back on the live. You remember Thanos?
I do. Mm-hmm. I do.
You remember Thanos? I'm excited.
I do.
But yeah, I did hear that the game, like the ghetto, the hood, is not how it used to be. Like the OGs ain't there no more. I did hear about that, and I haven't been. I wasn't born
too.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought you heard me say it too. I'm gonna say, we just locked in like that. I was saying, like, I heard it ain't the same.
Yeah, I heard it ain't the same no more. And I feel like even though I wasn't born in that time where it was the OG hood dudes, I feel like I can sense that it's different because it's just like, I'm sorry. Y'all probably wasn't posting y'all guns. Like, these dudes these days post y'all guns. Now, y'all probably didn't have internet, though.
Right.
So, who knows if y'all did have internet back in the day, but y'all had posted y'all guns. And I heard that y'all had more empathy. Like, y'all wasn't just sloppy, just doing stuff. Like, y'all still cared about the neighborhood. I feel like now these days, and I'm just speaking off of just, I don't know.
Being a bystander.
Yeah. You know, nowadays I think people don't give no cares. No respect for nothing. But y'all wasn't perfect because even Tupac, the one song hit him up.
Nigga,
you know, Tupac was a very intellectual person. But yeah, I mean, he wasn't playing. I hope all y'all kids don't go. Tupac was not playing.
I said that to the kids. I didn't say that to the kids, but tell me why we was playing jump rope. I was playing jump rope with the kids at my job, and like I was like, y'all better back up, y'all get smacked up with the jump rope. Like, it reminded me of the Tupac song.
I thought you was about to say one of the kids knew that bar. I'm about to say, how do you know about that? You know what though? I remember one time when I was working at the YMCA, it was this one little girl, and she surprised me. She knew about the one song by Luther Vandross.
She was white or black.
She was black. I was just like, that is not her generation, and that's how I want our kids to be. I think it was like either my. It was
that's, one of what's his name? That's from New Edition.
That is not New Edition. My. That's not Luther Vandross.
No, that's not.
Sure look good tonight.
Y'all, what's his name? The dude that sing my. He was from New Edition.
Still, she knew one of them.
His name is I forget that man's name.
And I was surprised. That's how I want our kids to know. I want them to know good music.
Me too.
Yeah.
The streets ain't nothing to play with.
Thanos, I don't know if you can look up somebody on YouTube while you on our live, but we have a podcast called Walks of Life Podcast, and we have great conversations on there if you're enjoying this conversation. So I don't know if you got a chance or you can write it down real quick, but if you could look us up and comment on it or subscribe and we could see it, that would be great. Okay.
Then you staying in here for a minute. Usually
I'll do it. I have. All right, thank you, Thanos.
You know what I'm saying? Usually Glenn pop out on this.
But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was thinking that too.
You be popping out. You show your support and then you dip out.
Y'all know another thing I want to talk about on our podcast?
Yep, that's who it is.
Y'all know another thing I want to talk about on our podcast? I feel like these days, the younger generation, they talk so much about demons and demonic stuff. Like, how do y'all feel about that? I don't know if y'all peep that. Not only is everything getting super violent and everybody get killing now, even the girls. Like, I heard it's YNs now, but now it's YGs, young girls, or young niggas, or young YBs, young bitches. I don't know. But, and I believe it because it's just like, wait, it's girls and the boys. But yeah, I feel like things got so demonic. Like, you can watch a music video and they got blood in it, or it's upside down crosses, or they saying that the demons is chasing me. And Jesus, you know, this is, You know, your words is powerful. So God, you know, I'm just talking. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about what the YBs?
Yes, I'm Christian, and some of these podcasts are crazy. Oh, why am I getting so hot? Maybe because I'm just going on.
How do I feel about what?
I mean, not how you feel about it, but
cool yourself down.
Not how I feel about it, but it's just like things is just getting. It's so glorified to be demonic, to worship the devil, or to say devil in all the music.
It's to be a drug addict.
And hey, Javion,
people say I'm sipping my lean, I'm popping my pills. To be somebody on drugs is back in the day. I feel like people wanted to keep that to themselves. I feel like it's so popular now to pop a pill, to smoke weed, even smoking weed. Like I feel like it's so popular now. I feel like it's just so popular to do drugs, to have a vice. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the thing to do now: drink and smoke, smoke and drink.
Yeah,
I'm a Christian.
Yeah, and it's sad because
hey JVN,
it just be so paraded on like, oh, I'm drinking lean. Like, what is going on here, Molly? And why y'all can't be satisfied with a little marijuana?
What's in cough medicine that make you a little drunk? I'm not gonna lie. When I took my cough medicine the other day, I think I felt a little something. Now maybe I could be tripping, but I feel like I felt a little something. Like I don't know, and I never felt that before. I feel like I had a little feel.
Thank you, who's sending the hearts. Thank y'all, whoever sending the love. We appreciate it. We having a good talk today.
We is having a good talk.
We having a great talk, y'all. A lot of this stuff. Okay, y'all. Now we're gonna talk about Donald Trump. Who voted for Donald Trump? I didn't vote for Donald Trump, and I didn't vote for Carmela. I don't know why I'm about to say Priscilla or something. And I didn't vote for Carmela. Y'all know who I voted for? I voted for Jesus. I don't really be too much into politics. What you mean when you say that? Glenn, what you mean when you say that?
You mean when I'm talking about when I said the cough medicine? Like what you talking about? Not me because I'm racist.
Yeah,
not me because he racist. Oh.
My opinion on the whole situation with the presidents is that I feel like they all cool. They probably, I know you said it a lot, and I do believe that. I feel like,
and she's saying they cool together, not saying that they cool as people. She's saying they cool like in raps.
I feel like I believe that, and I feel like things is not what it seems. I feel like
how Squid Games is set up. They all watching.
Yes, it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. Nobody is for us. That's what I'm gonna say. No president is for us. I don't feel that way. Like at the end of the day, trust me, if they was for us, we wouldn't have all this banned food up here in America. Let's just be for real. We can't act like they don't know about that. In other countries, McDonald's are banned, Skittles is banned, all types of stuff is banned, but we are still able to get this food. I want to vote for Donald Trump to hear.
I want. Oh, he erased it.
But
and we not the type. We ain't gonna judge you off of who you voted for. It's not like we gonna stop. Like we gonna judge you. Well, at least me. I'm not. I mean, maybe if you racist now, and I can tell you voted for Donald Trump for some other reasons, then that's different.
And I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's wrong that you didn't vote and our ancestors had to fight to vote and literally lost their lives, and then that maybe that you didn't vote and obviously I didn't vote?
That day turned out another day where it was like. It didn't hurt. Like, even if it didn't count for nothing, at least I voted. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to vote. That did come to my mind the other day. Like, what would I have lost by voting? Even if it don't do something, okay, you're
not losing nothing.
I'm not losing nothing by putting my vote. And I feel like I still could have voted. I can take that and I could take accountability and say, even if I do feel that way, what was voting going to hurt?
Right. It ain't going to hurt. If we do feel like it ain't changing nothing, why not do it then, right? Yeah.
So I feel like I could take accountability and be like, it wouldn't hurt nothing to vote. I could have voted.
And I feel like I used to feel
what's the point of complaining about the world conditions, and I didn't even take the opportunity, whether it's real or fake, to put my own vote. And even in the city council and being with the mayor and
about stuff, to talk about that,
I could be more involved in that. If I have a say so in all of this stuff, then you know what I mean. What's the point of just talk about it? I could have more of a responsibility if I really care that much about that type of stuff.
And I do feel like, oh, sorry, y'all, I did burp all in the mic, but I do feel like my vote counts probably, like you said, and like what you say, like the council and the mayor stuff. I do feel like that stuff voted. My bad, y'all, my words. I do feel like those votes count. I remember one time, my dad, he just was like, it's this racist judge and nobody votes this judge out. Nobody comes to vote the judge out. It's just sitting there, and it's just like, dang, like, you know, you talking about how everything is corrupt, but it's just like, where's our votes at to get the racist judges out that been in there for years?
Right.
You know, like you said, you could talk all day long about the world and how shit ain't right. What are you doing? Because it's still people, at the end of the day, it's still people that made change, no matter what. No matter if that change ended up being a good thing for us or not. People have made change. And sometimes I even think about like riding the metro bus, for example, how I may go to the back and it's like our people.
Yeah, I thought about
I usually sit in the front nowadays though, but there's times where I would go to the back though. And it's just like our people fought to not sit in the back. I feel like we are so far from our ancestors and the people that fought from us. Like we're so like I just feel like it's a gap. Like I don't know. I don't think we have that. I know that they fought for us, but I don't. It's no connection or whatever. I don't know. Like that may sound bad, y'all. Let me make sure I get my words right. Y'all probably be like, "What's she talking about? Ain't no connection." But because if it was, I wouldn't sit at the back of the bus, or I would do more when it comes to politics, or I would.
But it makes sense though, because we live in a different time. Our ancestors they fought for these rights. We're living in the fruits of their labor. So of course it feels like we're disconnected from. We didn't have to fight for anything. We had everything handed to us. They literally had to fight to go to school. They had to fight to make sure everything wasn't segregated. They had to fight for literally their lives from white people. Like we don't have that experience. Now I'm not gonna say we don't. That experience is not relative to black people at all these days, where they have to fight their life sometimes with the police. But on the skill that they had to do it, we don't. That's not our reality. So it makes. I understand what you're saying. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, look at us. We talking. We getting into it.
And I was about to say another good thing too about that time. This is another thing, and I don't know if I'm wrong, but this might be part of the reasons why I feel like we are kind of not connected to the, what our ancestors did, is because when we went to school, they never taught us about that. They never helped us get reverence for our ancestors. When we go to school, they only was talking about Martin Luther King, what's his name? That's that Malcolm X, and then they talked about how we were enslaved and we were slaves. Not even enslaved. I don't even remember seeing the word enslaved. I would just see slaves. So it's like maybe if growing up in school, we got taught more of Marcus Garvey and all these other people. I'm only saying one other person, but you know what I mean? More about our history, kings and queens. We taught the white people how to bathe.
Who was that dude we just watched in the movie? Frederick Douglass, and then we seen other dude who fought against the slave master.
To really help empower us, that when we graduated high school, we would know. I know who I am. I know what my ancestors fought for.
Right.
But if you wasn't taught that, and you always listen, I remember I was in middle school, right? In this one history class, it was called Building America. I don't know if y'all familiar with that. And it was all of these white men. They talked about Henry Ford, the person that built the Ford car, and just all these white rich men. And I'm like, it was not nobody about me. It was always about them. Thomas Jefferson. And
who did you learn about that was rich in history when it came to black people? And the richest
being successful.
The richest person ever, if I'm not mistaken, was a melanated person. What's his name? King Solomon or something
like that. And I feel like if we got taught that way, taught that we invented damn near everything, not damn near, we invented everything. And if it's something probably that the white people invented, we probably really did invent it. So I don't know. I feel like we'll probably have more reverence, or I don't know. We'll probably be more connected. If you don't know your roots and you don't know where you started at, how could you have any connection to that, reverence to that? You know what I mean? You can't. You don't know. And I believe they did that on purpose.
And they make all the pictures black and white when everything was not black and white.
That's annoying. Like,
I was literally talking about that the other day. Everything was black and white. Everything was not just black and white back then. Like, they make everything. Martin Luther King, they had color back in. Did they have color back in Martin Luther King?
Yes, they had color back in that day.
So, like, why is everything black and white? They want to make it seem like it's all far away.
Unfortunately, most parents ain't on shit. We must educate ourselves.
Yes, we do.
We would want to empower people. They don't want to have power, not in their best interest. I could go deep, but I would be typing essays. Right, we having a good talk. Some shit changed. Yeah, I do agree. I do feel like some education should start from home. Like the school will only go but so far, especially if you at a public school. You know what I mean? Now maybe if you go to a private black college, middle school or whatever, that's different. But some families can't afford that. You know what I mean? So it's just like it is our, parents' responsibilities to teach their children. I really believe that 100% too, because you can't put everything. There's no excuses, right?
Yeah.
So and then when you get older, there's really no excuse. You can't say your mama, you can't say the school. You have to go and educate yourself.
There's libraries, there's books out there that you can, and it's YouTube nowadays. It's so easy to educate yourself.
I learned so much about Black history when I went to college. Like that's when I learned about Marcus Garvey, and just so much. And I know that was probably the surface. And y'all know what the crazy part is? I learned from this white old lady. She knew more about my history than me. And I remember I was like, damn, girl, how you know more about me than me? Huh?
Even when I was learning African American studies, Mr. Nichols, they had Mr. Nichols, he was white teaching it.
How you know more about me than me? And you was white old lady. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy.
They didn't forget our history, though.
That was crazy. You let a black lady teach me. I mean,
but of course, why would they teach us about our history when they don't want us? Like, why would they? Why would you have the oppressors? What do you expect when your oppressors are in control of your history books and stuff? That's kind of like, it's kind of like if somebody beats somebody up and they not trying to go to jail and they make their letter to tell you what happened. They ain't gonna tell you everything they did. Why would they tell you? We didn't learn the surface of our people being enslaved. We didn't learn they was using the babies as alligators bait. We didn't learn really the sick stuff. They was knocking out our teeth, using it for dentures. They was using our skin.
And they could at least taught us that in high school. Now, elementary, maybe that's graphic and dark.
Yeah, that is gruesome.
But at least high school, we're at a mature level where we should have been learning about that stuff. I mean, why we didn't learn about that's just like you said. Why would they teach us? You know, a white person made the curriculums in a public school. Why not? Why the hell would the white person want to empower us? Let's just make it make sense. This is why at one point we wanted to come out. Well, we're still going to come out with a school called The Gifted. Where we was gonna, you could talk about it, like, but we were gonna just talk about our roots. We were gonna just help kids be creative because they're taking creativity out of the schools. It was just gonna be really probably a revolution, and I feel like I would still want to do that because I feel like God placed that in our heart for a reason. It's needed because if we talk all this stuff about the public school, why we need to do something about it. And I don't think Buffalo has a black school like that, and I would want it to be set up where it's like kind of like a private school, but we have so much funding that we cover the kids' schooling. Parents don't have to come out of pocket for it. You feel me? So, yeah. I can go deep with that, but it was going to be a great school. You must always want more about your hubby in general. Yeah. Oh, y'all, we talking. I'm out of breath, y'all. I am enjoying.
I think Lynn popped out on
NW. Thank you so much. Like
us and NW right now.
We having a good talk. Like
we getting deep. I wasn't expecting us to get deep like this on the podcast tonight.
Yeah.
We ain't even touched the lick.
All right. Can't wait for you to get my food.
I told you, go get the tablet.
That would be a dream. You saying what? That would be a dream, like as far as the
school, I believe.
Oh my gosh, why is it blinking?
Wait, can you hear Najah mic?
I did click it.
Oh.
Let me turn it off, maybe. Turn it back on. That might mean it's dying though. Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, that's what I would love to do though. For sure. Yeah. I wonder, okay, we've been on here 35 minutes, almost an hour. Oh yeah, the school, yeah, we would love to do that, definitely. And it's called The Gifted, definitely. And man, the school would really, like I said, it would have to be revolutionary because, you know, the children is the future. And they taking recess out of schools. They really it'd be depressing as fuck. Like, ooh, I'm just cursing like a mug. But like, even like, I don't know, y'all. Like,
I work at the Boys and Girls Club, and these girls be playing baddies. And if you're not familiar with the show Baddies,
they're probably familiar.
The girls be beating each other up, snatching each other wigs.
They still be playing baddies.
They play baddies. They love fighting with the dolls. Like,
but it's like the adults love baddies. Like even at my job, the one girl was talking to the other girls. Was like, "Did y'all watch Baddies last night?" And I couldn't even relate. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with no baddies shit. I'm just standing there shit, and it's just like I see why my mom didn't allow me to watch Bad Girls Club. Like I was only seeing that maybe if I went to my sister's house, they had it on TV, and I love that she did that for me because I feel like she shielded me from a lot of those things at a young age. I wasn't even able to watch Precious when I was young, if you're familiar with that movie. I wasn't able to listen to secular music. I remember one time I watched the music video Anaconda by Nicki Minaj. I got my phone taken away from that. Like she really tried to, you know, because as parents, you really do have a job to make sure your kid is on the right track. You can't blame, they're coming out with these shows. There's no space for kids. That is your job. That's where you come in. We are children. We need you to lead. And I feel like I always used to think, dang, my mom's so strict. Why is she so strict? Like, even when I played a video game, I couldn't play a character that didn't look modest. If she had anything that was distasteful and the way she dressed, I couldn't play that character. Like, that's how much my mom was on it. And I just see why she was like that. Like, she even homeschooled me for a while. So I'm just really grateful because I feel like that played a role in who I am today. Who knows if I was exposed to all of that so early, if I would be pregnant at a young age, or I don't know, just not who I am now, you know. So I think it's definitely heavy on what your parents do, you know. And the apples don't fall too far from the tree. If mama watching baddies and saying, and she watching it with her baby, you know, she's gonna mimic what she see her mom do. So
when she did the frying pan, I died laughing. Oh, it was one night.
No, I laughed at the part where she said, "Not show my fat ass up."
it was one night. Me and Najah was sleeping, and like Precious was playing. We would just wake up in the middle of the night, and we would really like the Precious movie is long, so we would just wake up like random parts of the movie and just see Precious on. We would stay up for a little bit, go back to sleep. Stay up, we both be up.
Girl, crying. I think crying. Like that could be sad. That could pull on you. Laughing. Yeah.
Precious is there's a lot going on in Precious. Precious is crazy.
And I watched that for the first time too.
Maybe a good mom.
Yeah, amazing. Shout out Mama.
Shout out.
Yeah, she did a great job. She did an amazing job raising me. Like, I'm blessed. Like, not too many parents will take their kids out of school and homeschool them. A lot of parents are like, "Oh, baby, you going to school."
I used to want to be.
They treat it like a daycare, you know. So for my mom, and she has 6 of us, 6 kids. You homeschooling 6 of us? Yeah,
that's a big deal. Dear mama.
Because you get so influenced when you go to school. I didn't know some of the things that I obviously, you know, I learned so much things that I got exposed to going to school
with other kids.
And I was getting I'm already smart. But when I was homeschooled, I felt like, oh my gosh, when you homeschool, you get smarter or something. Because it's just like, you don't have no distractions. You don't have the class clowns in the school. You don't have peer pressure. You can focus. You know what I mean? Now, was it fun? No, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, to me. Now, maybe it was fun parts. She did put us in the YMCA so we could have swimming lessons and stuff. But I wanted to be in school. Okay? I want to be in school. But, you know, yeah, looking back, I'm grateful. That's why I won't even want to homeschool our kids. But if I homeschool them, they're going to have a lot of extracurricular activities, though. I mean, I'm talking sport, instrument, you know what I mean? All types of stuff. Like I said, we were in the YMCA. But I don't know.
That wasn't enough, I think, for me. I want them to have a humanitarian subject.
Too, I love that.
Where they give back. And we talk about just the power of giving, and we talk about just about like teaching them how to be a good person. You know, so much other stuff, how to deal with mental thoughts. You know, psychology. You know, how to deal with because remember that one line of Big Sean's song, I learned something chemistry, but never know
how to handle anxiety or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach our kids those life skills too.
And then when we doing like history or certain lessons or whatever, I want them to go to the place. So if we learning about Africa, we in Africa. Yeah, same. We learning about the pyramids, baby. Look at the pyramids. Look, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to see that. That's why I really want to be on my grind now, because I want them to be able to experience a certain life. You know. Now, you don't need money. Y'all think I need money to raise a kid? I feel like you don't need it, because some people have kids and they got all the money, but they kids is on drugs and they not getting no love. But personally, I want to have some moolah. You know, for us to even have kids, y'all, we got to pay.
That is true, NW, because you don't have to worry. Like, he talking about you being in homeschool. He said you don't have to worry about conforming to fit into society and have a social group.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But you said you are kids. You said we got to pay to have kids.
Yeah, like I want to have,
or even if it's free, we could have our kids free too.
It's like you don't need money, but we would prefer. We want to have a certain level of money. Like, I want to be able to get my kid whatever they want or they need. Obviously need, but even want, like, I don't want them to feel like, you know.
And I want to teach them how to earn certain stuff.
You know what I mean?
Like, some stuff I want them to be spoiled with, but some stuff I want them to understand, like, it come with something, so they don't think in life things supposed to be handed to you. I want them to understand some stuff. Shoot, you do this.
You're so small to fit in and have a role. Yeah.
Do the pookie lean.
Yeah, you definitely could conform going into school too. And if like you not like everybody else, you gonna get bullied. You know. You need a daddy. They have sperm donors, I think, for that.
Is that what he's saying? Like, he's saying like we need that to have a kid. Like, is that what he's saying?
I don't know
if he's saying it in that type of way. I think that's why it's like a smiling emoji.
I don't know. I don't know that.
I think to have a kid, they need a man has to be involved, obviously, to have a kid. Well, not a man specifically, but yeah. There's a Spike Lee movie. He said there is a Spike Lee movie about that, about how 2 women had a baby. Now Pookie leaned down.
Yeah, y'all. Just know our kids are definitely going to be successful. We already got that prophesied over us too.
Yeah, we did get that prophesied.
Yeah,
from her auntie. Now Pookie lean foul. That joint stuck in my head.
We are almost at an hour. This has been a great live so far. Thank you, NW. It really has been all three of us. Like, you've been engaging. Now, somebody else is watching too. I appreciate you as well. I just, it's okay because sometimes I be on lives like that too. I don't always say nothing, but I watch. So thank you for just watching.
He's saying both. If the kid need a father and to have a kid.
I feel like it is important for kids to have fathers. I will say that because I think especially certain kids, like if you a daddy's girl or you know what I mean, if you don't have a father, oh, that's terrible. Or like just certain kids, I just feel like they need their dad. But I also feel like it's women out there that can raise a successful child without their father, and their mother was just a strong woman that really, you know what I mean, just engraved a lot in them. So I believe it is still possible because at the end of the day, it's somebody right now with a mama and a daddy, and that's not the mama and daddy they need. They end up they're in foster home,
or they live with their grandma.
You know what I mean? So I do agree with that, but I also feel like it's great lines in needing a daddy. It's a gray areas in it too. I feel like it's probably gray areas in everything.
And it's great areas.
But how do y'all feel about transgenders going into bathrooms? I'm just going to keep the conversation going. Personally, I'm going to say my opinion. I'm going to ask for your opinion first. How do you feel about that? We're going to switch the topic up. We're going to keep it juicy.
How do I feel about transgenders going into bathrooms?
Yeah, they should go in there. Like, say if they're not fully like even like they're not they don't look like a woman, but they saying they're trans.
If you don't look like a woman, I am going to probably be watching. I'm probably going to look at you. I'm going to probably be a little like confused. I'm probably going to like
I'm going to be scared.
I'm going to know what like I'm going to know in my head that okay, you're not a natural born woman. I don't have nothing against transgender people, but my mind is going to be a little bit alert seeing somebody come in that I know is the opposite gender of me. Now, maybe if I can't tell, I can't tell. Shit, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in the bathroom with another woman. But if you look like you in your process of changing, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but it's definitely gonna stand out to me. It's gonna be like, stories out there. I'm not saying that goes for all transgender women, but like you said, everything does have gray areas in it. And I don't think every transgender woman who want to use the bathroom are planning to attack women. But there are people out there that are going to go in the bathroom and dressed up as these, and just sick people are sick people, period. Whether you trans, you straight, you this, you that, you that. But yeah, it's going to have some sort of alert. It's going to stand out to me. It's definitely going to stand out.
I feel like if you don't look like a woman, okay, I'm not trying to make nobody uncomfortable up in here.
What's making him uncomfortable talking about?
No, he's just saying that can make people uncomfortable.
Or us having the baby. What he's saying?
He might be talking about what you talking about, NW.
You talking about us having a baby without a father, or you talking about?
No, I think he probably talking about the transgender stuff because that could make somebody uncomfortable. I feel like at the end of the day, if you like literally you dang near like it's giving you really you got the boobs, you got this, like you coming like nails is done, like you taking it serious because I feel then I'm gonna be like maybe a little bit more comfortable because when you see somebody like that mean they serious. But if you see somebody they just look like they just threw on a wig, let me see that you put some work in to get into this bathroom. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. That's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, and I feel like I feel like they need to understand that.
Okay, the bathroom stuff.
I feel like it needs to be a little bit more understanding for that. Young girls, women, what the heck?
Okay, what do you think about this? Do you think trans women? Do you think that their ID should say trans woman, or do you think it should just say woman?
I think it should say trans woman, so if something was to ever happen, the doctors can know. I mean, the doctor's probably gonna find out anyways, but that just give like that's. Well, I don't know, because some people take that serious, or you don't want that like either on your ID.
As far as ID go, okay, I'm not sure, but as far as like when it comes to
maybe for serious reasons, but other than that, I feel like it's fine. But as far as just like serious reasons, like say if somebody trying to find you, something happened to you, it'd be nice to identify. You know what I mean? That way they can find you. Like imagine if you're a trans man, but you still kind of giving like a woman. They might not find you. Y'all know what I mean? Like just like you need to always carry your ID with you, so if something happened to you, that's the only reason. But other than that, I don't really see like it being a problem. Except like, and obviously like I mean, at the end of the day, that really don't got really nothing to do with me. But that's just me having a heart and thinking like if something do happen to you.
Past the ID too, I feel like it's different titles. I feel like women.
Hey Abby, hey girl, we having a deep talk over here.
Hey Abby, what's up, girl? I feel like we
talking about like transgender stuff. Like that's the topic.
I feel like I don't even know what I'm about to say. Never mind.
She said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
girl, we've been hopping, girl.
Okay, let's switch it up. Let's talk about something else.
Right. I want to get nobody too.
You was doing an actual job at jumping though. I don't want to be too much. What is something we can talk about?
Thank you. Well, we can take a little shot. Abby, what you eat today? Speaking of food, what you eat? We can take a little shot.
Oh yeah, you start us off.
I gotta pee first.
All right.
It's about to be an hour. Abby, we about to start going on live every day. So we going back to it. What time? It depends. You know, there's new schedules going on.
I mean, nothing too crazy, but we can't. Nobody working overnight. It's not like I'm working overnight. Shoot, it's still kind of light.
Well, I mean, if you're not working at Boys and Girls Club, we probably have to film later. But if you're working at,
I'm not gonna be at Boys and Girls Club all next week. I don't know if you want to say your
other job or anything.
I'm not gonna be at. I mean, I guess I'll keep it on the low for now. Mm-hmm. But as far as Boys and Girls Club go, I'm not gonna be there all next week because it's the spring break, and I told her I'm gonna keep that open for my new job, which I probably should have just kept it open for that job because that would have been guaranteed. But probably we can start even doing videos early because I'm gonna be home or whatever.
I feel like we started at a good time. I don't know what time we started, or at least around.
We started around 7. He said, "Would you ladies consider yourselves lesbians or bi?" I feel like I used to be okay. This is how I started. I started off identifying myself as not having a label.
She started off identifying herself as she loved me. Like that tea. I'm just playing.
Now I'm about to get there. This is how it started.
Well, no, you didn't. You was about to get there, but I was saying you started off loving me.
Of course I did.
Okay, let me stop, y'all. She her own individual. That's just me being a girlfriend.
So this is what. So at first, my mom would ask me like, "What are you? What are you?" Or she would tell me, "This is what you are." Blah 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 blah.
I can't even think of her liking another girl other than me. Okay, let me stop.
No, that's not even what I'm about to say.
I know. I'm just saying like
nobody else.
No, I know. But I'm just saying still.
So I'll be like, I don't have no label. Then I started to feel like I don't know. I was trying to search for whatever I am, and I started calling myself. Started questioning my sexuality and be like, okay, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Then I went back to saying like, I don't have a sexuality. I'm just in love with my girlfriend Najah, and that's where I'm at now today. I don't consider myself bi. I don't consider myself lesbian. I just consider myself being promised loving Najah. Like, I know that's not the answer people be expecting, but that's my answer. I call it a Najian, where I love Najah. People may think that's corny, but hey,
I call it a promising. Yes, we are dating, Abby. We've been dating.
Would you consider yourself, Najah?
A promising. I don't even consider myself gay. Even like before we entered into a relationship, I never got a flag and put it up. Like I never went to the parades. I'm not that kind of person. Like, and I never put it up.
I was one of them.
And I never what is it called? I don't know. I didn't classify myself as that, and I wasn't really set on really nothing either. To be honest, I just was, I wasn't selling nothing. But now, I don't classify myself as gay, and I don't classify myself as lesbian. I just am in love with Promise. I'm in love with my girlfriend, and that's who I'm in love with. But I don't have no label, so yeah. I remember one time my brother asked me, Najah, what is you? You bi or you lesbian? That's like people be wanting to know that, but it's just like I don't have that. I don't have no label.
Because people always want to put a label on something. They always want to understand something.
I'm not about to be repping that. Like, that ain't what you said. I understand that thing. Yeah, it might seem complicated, but it's actually not complicated.
It's really not that complicated.
It's kind of like, I'm not a label. I mean, you may think, well, girl, you gay. Because some people may still seem like, girl, y'all gay. Like, stop talking about all this other stuff. But I just don't go around saying it. Women can never give a simple answer.
I guess not.
But it really is simple. That was a lot of words. Basically, I'm not gay and I'm not lesbian. I'm in love with Promise and she's a woman. Do you get it? See, I was just about to say, do you get it? And I get it though. See, you get it. Clock that. See,
get it, got it good. Yes, it's really simple. It's just like, sure, I don't consider myself a label. I just consider myself me. I'm Promise, and I just love Najah. Like it's not. It's really just simple. It's more simple than it sounds. People put the label stuff on there. People we want to be like, are you bi? Are you straight? Are you this? Are you that? Are you this? Are you that? And I'm just, I just don't be that into labels. Even before, like we was in a relationship, that was my number. That was my first thought process of it. I'll be like, I don't label myself. I'm just me. Just me.
Yeah, that little flag up.
I did have that flag. I told you I had a part where I was.
But then you say you didn't draw it, like your brother drew the colors or something, or you drew that?
What you talking about? It wasn't a color. It was Kira's flag first, and I think I started taking. It was like a flag. It was like a drawing thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a drawing.
No, I didn't draw it. No, I didn't draw the flag.
Oh, it was hers, and then you just took it.
I was still, I guess, searching, trying to figure out. You know, I used to text you about it.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm just talking about. I thought it was colored.
Oh no, it wasn't colored. It was just a flag. What you over here?
Nothing.
For? Go use the bathroom.
You have to be an endo. As you should. Woo. It's so cold by this window, y'all. It's freezing.
I had an orientation for a new job today. I still work at the Boys and Girls Club. Still work with the children.
Abby, what's a video you want to see from us? Like, what's some content you would actually watch all the way through if we was to drop it right now? Because I really want to know. Me personally, I never got like. I would definitely say like Promise is definitely my first real relationship. I never been in like a real relationship other than Promise. So that basically answered your question, NW. So this is it. Like in all ways, this is only, you know what I mean? So like I never had no other serious relationship with nobody else.
I never had a serious relationship with any other people. Not just my only serious relationship. Of course, you get situationships, but I never had a serious relationship. Trendy dances.
Okay, trendy. What about like a long video? Like not a short, but like a longer video you would like to see, Abby? Did you see our trending dances too? We got, well, I don't know if we dancing.
We would have all that.
But we kind of dancing.
We got that one and then
that's it though.
That's it.
We only got one. But what's a longer video you would see? What's a longer video you would want to see from us, Abby, outside of dancing? Just like a regular YouTube video, not a short. I mean, moving my noggin like that.
I could move your noggin.
Then I got work tomorrow. Y'all been getting to that money, baby. Money, baby, money. Money, baby. My arm looking so good.
You look good.
For no reason. Big Zog. How many remember me working it out? Oh, the black little thing came off right here, though. Oh, yes. Put the iron back on me. You were warming me up.
The heat, you wanted that heat off, so it.
You turned it off? You said it was cold in our room.
But then we came downstairs and it was hot downstairs.
Oh, okay.
And I got a turtleneck on.
And you wanted it off.
Don't try to
you wanted it up on me.
You
turned it off. And you turned it off. Because you said it was cold down here. So that's you. Thank you. 0 people now. We almost at 60 minutes. We might as well wait till it just gets to an hour.
I think, how we not an hour?
We only have 55 minutes. Don't 60 minutes an hour.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that it was right there. Oh, and on that note.
There you go.
Girl.
It's a period.
And this is the exclamation point. So.
It's a period. You still gonna give me food?
I told you what to do. I said
mukbang. Okay, mukbang. You know, Abby, we should really do this for her. Because I feel like sometimes people will say something and we ain't give them nothing, the stuff they talking about. Mm-hmm. But can we give her a mukbang? Tomorrow, should we give her a mukbang? Abby, we gonna get...
Najah gonna make the food for us for our mukbang.
Excuse me? Why we can't make it together? That's romantic.
That would be romantic to get the food made for me. You said what's something I would like. I would actually like for you to prepare a meal for us.
I got something else in mind. I'm doing a fun date. Why we can't cook together? Okay, what you want to eat? What you want to eat?
Whatever you want to prepare. Just something good. I shouldn't have to think. I can sit back and be a princess. I shouldn't have to think.
Well, I'm gonna make something quick.
When I made our food, when we had our date,
we're gonna have some noodles, y'all. We're gonna eat noodles. That's the mukbang, a noodle mukbang. I mean, maybe I could make some good ramen though, but I don't want no eggs. And we've been eating noodles a lot.
Your body, my body.
Okay, but yeah, we're gonna give you a mukbang because I feel like we're gonna definitely do that.
An hour.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what we're gonna eat tomorrow, but we're gonna give you a mukbang. We're gonna eat something.
Me and you. Your body,
we almost at 60 minutes.
We almost
Oh
there.
my gosh, my bedtime is coming up, y'all. I want to be at least going to sleep at 9:30. Period. Oh, but I probably could fall asleep at least to a movie though. I should hop in the shower too. I don't feel like it. You know, a video I really want to give y'all. I want to give y'all a morning routine and a night routine, and like maybe a little bit like when I'm at work, and you can show a little bit when you at work, like a kind of like a full day. I think that would be good. So like a day in the life.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give y'all that, and like a realistic day in the life. Realistic, y'all. Shit, we ain't about to be doing 100 million things, cutting up our avocados on our toast. We gonna be waking up, wash out. You know the basics. I think that would be nice. I really would love to do that.
Nice.
So, or like split it up. Morning routine, couples morning routine. People like that stuff. Couples night routine. You know, I roll my cue now. Shit, we can go ahead and bust that out. But yeah, yep, I think that'd be nice. Oh my back, y'all. I've been hunching like this. I gotta stop. We almost at 60 minutes, y'all, and we about to be off of this thing. Which y'all want to see us do on live tomorrow? This was a great live.
This was a good live.
We're gonna just keep on going, keep on flowing.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
I don't know what we gonna do on live tomorrow. We're gonna do something. Good conversation.
We probably could play Uno. We could probably put this on the TV stand, put this on the chair, and then show them us on the TV stand playing Uno while we eat.
What shots?
And eat and shots.
Okay, y'all. So basically, it's gonna be a date.
Basically, a date.
Okay, we gonna go live and record our date tomorrow while we play Uno and yeah.
Yep, we gonna play a game. We probably gonna play Uno or something.
So make sure around. And so, what time you get off work?
Tomorrow I get off 3:45.
Okay, so we can start around the same time. And I'll probably be home maybe a little bit earlier since I'm getting off a little earlier. Maybe like, yeah. Okay.
Your body, oh my body, your body.
It's gonna be a good live. Well, the countdown is beginning and we are almost on here for an hour. So we are going to end the live off with a prayer. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, NW, and everybody else that is still watching or who have joined before. And we gonna end with a prayer, okay? So let's go ahead and want to lead us out.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for the breath that's in our lungs. Thank you for keeping us throughout this day, Lord God, and protecting us from danger seen and unseen, Lord Jesus. Thank you for just your guidance, your direction. Thank you for ordering our steps, Lord. I pray that you continue just to give us peace and that you just give us the will to do the things we need to do and that we can just be obedient to things that you taught and that we don't put off to do tomorrow what we could do today.
In Jesus, Lord, I pray that you bless everybody that's watching the live, everybody that joined, Lord Jesus. I pray that you continue to give us the will to keep on being consistent in doing what you told us to do, Lord. This is what you told us to do, God. So, Lord, I pray that you keep allowing us to have the spirit of obedience, Jesus. And I pray that we just continue to have fun on this journey, God, because you're supposed to have fun. Life is too short as well, Lord. And yeah, Lord, I just pray that you just keep on just giving us a spirit of productivity, that we show you that we're grateful. Like Promise said yesterday, that we don't just tell you we're grateful, God, but we can show you we're grateful by not laying in the bed all day, Lord. And I pray that if anybody else is dealing with procrastination too, Lord Jesus, I rebuke that in Jesus' name, Lord. I pray that you just allow us to just be more productive and appreciate our lives, our bodies more, and to just to show you how much we're thankful. We love you, Lord. We thank you, God. In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
All right, y'all. We out.
All right, bye, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Stay tuned. We're going to be showing you guys our dates tomorrow. Uno date with some food. Right, it's going to be good.
Peace to the Middle East.
Bye, y'all. And this was Promise and Najah.
There we go.
All right, wait. Let me let you say your name.
Promise.
And, well, how I say it in the one short?
And Najah. I think something like that.
Okay, anyways, y'all. We out.
Right. Bye, y'all. Oof. All right, have a blessed night. Let's see. We gotta film our we gotta film a YouTube video though.
Oh. Okay, well, let me go get your tab.